Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Nix with it on first. Caught for big yards on the right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Estime up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Nix from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds Mims. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Nix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DeMarco Helms with the INT. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Estime with another carry. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They go play action on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find it 1st.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They motion the slot man right. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. And mention the value he can bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
18, Pioneer.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Hauled in by Downs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He can run it. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw here from Richardson. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Love this. Tight end getting a run. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Now Richardson to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They give inside to Estime. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll go again with Estime. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos hold a 16-point lead in the first. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set, go!
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Set, go.
Richardson back to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Third down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go.
First throw for the backup now. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing a 4th down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
They send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 38. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Denver. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Now Ellinger. Got his target. It's Granson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready?
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hut, hut.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Here he is on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Part of the reason this offense been humming today, been in such great rhythm and got this lead, well, they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Go!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the... Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Slot man motioned over.
Go, Reed, go!
Second and 10 now. Wilson gets everything he has under this throw. This is brought in at the 15. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Colts 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Ellinger set to pass. He gets this one to Gould. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on. Set 19 Lion.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hut.
Here's Ellinger. This one taken in by Granson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ellinger to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go now. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready up.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Ellinger will look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Ellinger to throw. The throw is caught. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Trap 60. Shut up.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts with it on 4th and 4. Throwing is Ellinger. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Hit his fullback there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing from near his own goal line. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Colts will take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready? Get up.
Here's Ellinger to the air. Completes this one to Granson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they face 2nd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go. Set. Set, go.
He's going to throw this one. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 6, come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, cut 19, cut it, Mustang 19. Hook.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
70 range. Let's go now. Ready.
Wilson now from the gun. All in left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
19.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Go street. Ready.
From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left with 4th down here. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Space past the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. He fires one deep down the middle. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll run here from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Juju Brents with a stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Back 60. Ready. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. 3. Check out.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead.
Colts 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Hook.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They're throwing it. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60, trap 60. Let's go now.
Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Wilson to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Got it. Ready?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Warrior 70.
Wilson now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. All right, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is the 6th, yes, I said the 6th time they've intercepted it this game.
And I'm glad you repeated that, Kate, really, because I think a lot of people watching might have heard 6th and assumed they were wrong. That is a staggering total for any defense in any single game, and it doesn't come without every member of their defense doing their job. Even the ones without the stats and the interceptions, they've done their part in pressure, they've done their part in coverage, and they've done their part to put together one of the best defensive days I've ever seen.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this fourth with that kind of lead. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It doesn't get much easier than this. Bertolet able to knock it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
That's going to be caught by Mitchell. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that brings up 4th and short. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead. Ellinger set to pass. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Okay, ready.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Ellinger to throw. We've got a screen for the running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kid, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Now Ellinger. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts cut into the lead by another point. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Alert. Hut, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They send a man in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 18, run.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Broncos authoring a blowout here. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for the marker with Williams. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's Ellinger. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Set up. Set go.
Throwing is Ellinger. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Here's Ellinger to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. From the red zone now. Finds his back complete. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Indy.
talking about.